Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today, back in Dying Reborn, grabbing the Do You Know Everything Now achievement. This is to find all of the memos in the game, which is going to be the main type of collectible. First one, right from the starting area, which one you want to look behind the curtain on this desk is going to be this newspaper clipping. You should get an achievement for finding your first one for 15 gamer score called This Was Prepared Especially For You. After you get the key out of the back of the alarm clock, which one do you want to open up the door? You need to do this to turn on the lights. However, also behind that door is going to be memo number 2, which is this picture of a stuffed animal that you can grab right here. Memo number 3 should be given to you automatically once you finish chapter 1. It's part of the cutscene, so you can't miss this. And then we can move on to chapter 2. Alright, so I have chapter 2, you're going to get that door open. What you want to do is you want to make sure you open up this box. There should be a rag in there that you need to wet, so grab that. Then go over to the firebox over here and then open it. You'll notice a pipe inside. Make sure you turn the valve and that should spray some water on the opposite wall. Then you can use that water to wet your rag. Once you do that, just backtrack to where we came from. You'll notice this doodle on the wall. All you have to do is just use the wet rag, wipe it down, and then you should get the next memo as well as the solution to the next puzzle. So it's right over here, right at the front. Just wipe all the dirt off, and then that should set you off in the right direction. The next memo is going to be another story-based one. You need to go over to this control panel and then interact with it. This also counts as a TV for that collectible achievement, so just interact with it. You get a very, very long cutscene that you can't skip, unfortunately, but at the end you get a memo for that. Once you open up this door, you are going to look at this poster right here. Make sure you do that. It's going to be another memo. Once you get the door opened, after finding how to get the key through the grate, make sure you grab the ledger on this desk. Then you are going to solve the puzzle to get the floor map. Make sure you assemble all 3 pieces, and then it will count as another memo. I believe this one's also story-based since you need this to progress. After you get all 3 lockers open, which is another achievement / collectible to unlock all of the electronic keypads, you want to grab the Y out of the left locker, and then which one do you want to backtrack? Look in that firebox that we opened earlier. You'll notice the letter L in here. Make sure you take that. And there is one more of these circular letter things on this lunch cart. Make sure you grab that. You want to go all the way back to where we opened up this keypad to get something. You'll notice that there's another L in here. You want to spell the word Lily, L-I-L-Y. That should turn the corkboard over, and you can grab the next memo right there. Moving on to chapter 3, you're going to be in this diner. Open up the bathroom, and then that should reveal to you the fan controls. Make sure you switch it to on. That'll knock down a memo that you can grab off of the table. After you get the bottle of liquid out of the clock, combine it with the other bottle of liquid to get some cleaning solvent. Go over to the house rules and then just use the solvent on it, and that should clean it up and give you the next memo. Moving on to chapter 4, the kitchen. First one's going to be on the refrigerator. Grab it. It's going to be a calorie table. There is a birthday card on the center table. Grab that. And finally, a recipe card in the back left corner next to the stove and the head thing right there. Chapter 5, you're going to be in the office. There's going to be this fish Sudoku thing on the case. Grab that. Move over to the desk. There's going to be a newspaper right here. Grab that. And then there is going to be something on the shelf right here to the right. It's like a magazine. And then after that, we are going to get the last one, which is going to be in the safe after you figure out how to open it. It's going to be a ledger. Chapter 6, the last chapter, after you talk to the dude on the TV, you're supposed to grab this dress as well as this jewel. Open this up to get the skeleton. That's going to be 1 memo. You're supposed to put the dress as well as the 2 shoes you find in the room on her. That's when you get memo 2. Memo 3 is once you put the lipstick and the jewelry on her. That will give you the 3rd one, and then the final one is after the box opens to give you the piece of paper. So there's 4 total ones dealing with that skeleton. And then finally, during the last scene, when everything gets all spooky, you just want to examine the foot of the table. You get the achievement at the end of the game, 100 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.